How you holding up?
My bad, y'all.
I'm sorry.
I got a bunch of stuff.
First off, how you holding up?
Good. Just ready for another week. Got another good challenge. Great team in Tampa. Another away game, so get back on the road and do what we got to do.
What's your assessment of the receiving corps minus Mike Evans?
Yeah, they've been doing a real good job. They got a lot of weapons. Mecca's been playing real good. Ted has been playing real good. They got a lot of weapons. They got speed. They're strong. They can stretch the field. So they do a lot. So we're excited for the challenge.
How do you approach quarterbacks like this? Is this one of those where you gotta kind of keep one eye on Baker as you're trailing whoever?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Baker's a great QB. He's done it for a while. Can make a lot of plays. Doesn't go down easily. Like the way he makes a lot of plays in the pocket. Can do a lot. Scramble, make plays down the field on broken plays. So that's a challenge for the back end, but we look forward to it.
How special is this
When you
run?
got hurt, was that a head or shoulder? Like when you went down last week, what was that?
I mean, y'all saw the reports. I'm good though, so we don't need to talk about that.
How special is this run you guys are on? Just 6 in a row, top best record in the league.
It's cool. I mean, it's great to win. Winning is hard in this league. It's a lot of fun. So it's been good runs, but feel like the season's just now starting. We're week 10, so we got to take it week by week and just keep going.
Christian, what do you mean by that? Like, why do you feel the season just started in week 10?
Yeah, I mean that's just what Braylon's been harping on, and the first weeks of the season we're good and we got wins, but we got to keep continuing to stack them and not get lackadaisical or anything like that.
How big of a challenge is Mecca?
He's good. He's been doing a lot of really good things. Been making a lot of plays. Can stretch the field, runs the whole route tree. Does a lot. Been real good for Baker, and their connection looks like it's growing real fast. So it's going to be a challenge, but we're excited for it.
Is it any different doing what you do on the road? You guys are very, very good. You have a formula to win on the road. For you individually, is it any different doing your job on the road?
No, not for real. I mean, it's just going in and doing what the defense needs me to do and guard our man and do what we got to do.
How much does this group buy into the road warrior mentality, though?
Yeah, we've bought into it. We want to travel with our identity and bring that with us and just get another win.
Christian, how cool is it to be a part of a team that's not just winning but also has a young core?
It's fun. We've grown real close. I feel like we've got real close in this locker room and on the team, and that just translates to Sundays. Being able to know you got everybody's back and they got yours, and we just go out there and have fun and try to win.
Christian, how much, if at all, did you care about the trade deadline yesterday? And what's your reaction when the team made no moves?
I'm focused on who's in the building, who's in this locker room, and Tampa Bay.
But no care at all. I know it's out of your control, but
I'm focused on Tampa Bay.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
Steph, thoughts on the Buccaneers defense? Obviously, a lot of veteran guys, a lot of talent, particularly in the secondary. What stands out to you the most?
It's a defense that's been together. We got a veteran group that's been together for a while. Tavo's is obviously a great DC, and you got some guys on the back end that's been making plays, especially at the corner position. They got a lot of turnovers in the past couple of weeks, so it's going to be key for us, ball security, job security. So we got to take care of the ball.
Heard the expression from you. We all we need. Trade deadline's come and gone, and you guys didn't make any moves. Just your thoughts on that and having these guys to go out and battle with.
I didn't really think too much about it. I just felt like, obviously that's above my pay grade, but I think if they were to grab some guys or whatever the case may be, obviously be the best interest of the team, but I didn't think too much of it. Lucky us.
Coach was talking about how you helped change the culture here. He then dropped that there were 41 players in here lifting on the day off. I don't know if you were part of the group, but what does that say about these guys?
It's just the direction that we're going, and it's the middle of the season, and I think It's more importantly that the season just kind of started. You know, obviously that first halfway point through the season, guys kind of figure out what kind of team you are, what kind of team you want to be, where you measure, and the things you've been doing well. So trying to figure out that identity. At this point, I feel like we know who we are. We know where we want to go, what it's going to take to get there. So guys coming in on off, they putting that time in. I'm not surprised.
Just to go back to the overall, we got overall. How much faith do you have in the current group in here that you guys have enough to be able to keep this run
Zero.
going?
Stefon,
Great question.
what has impressed you the most about Drake?
Everything. I got 100% faith in our guys. You know, obviously, you know, we always need didn't come from nowhere. So I mean, obviously, I got faith in them. I'm just being a smart ass today. But I've been super impressed. You know, kind of touched on it a little bit as far as like how hard it is to play quarterback. Like, it's a hard job. You know, every game's going to look different. Like every complexion of you know, every game we're going, it's going to look different. So we're going and preparing the right way. Things happen in the game. You kind of just got to roll with the punches. But the more positive you stay, the better you are. Like, I feel like early in the season when I said we was going to learn from those losses, people kind of like snickered a little bit. But we're in that phase of, you know, you're still learning. Don't ever get too comfortable. We're in that spot where we can continue to get better, and we will. So take it on the chin.
Injuries are starting to pile up a little bit on the offensive side of things with Kayshawn now. Obviously, Ramondre is going to be out practicing this week, and Antonio Gibson. How do you guys go about managing that? What are the keys when it comes to managing injuries from a veteran's perspective?
Mainly, it's like everybody got to prepare to be a starter. I know it sounds crazy. You know, I don't know what week we are. Kind of just take it week by week, but preparing to be a starter, you got to be ready to play. Terrell Jennings came in and stepped up, played really well, got his first touchdown. Shout out to him, and just, you know, guys across the offense, you just got to be ready to play. You know, we got a lot of playmakers. I said it throughout the year that we had guys that can make play. Pop had his first 100-yard game. You know, it was incoming any day now. But we got a lot of guys that can play well. You know, a lot of skill set on the offensive side of the ball. So we're meshing well. We're just trying to keep it going. You know, if you're healthy, you're going to be out there. I know guys who are fighting out there. Even if they're not healthy, they're going to try.
Steph, you guys are 4-0 on the road this year. What makes a good road team? What have you guys done well on the road, and how big of a challenge is it going in there?
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be. I mean, this is another test for us. You know, that's a damn good football team. So as far as like being like Coach says, road warriors. I mean, it's really that. Like, you got to go in a hostile environment. You got to protect the ball. And you got to be yourself. That identity got to travel. Who you are at home is gonna be the same team you are when you play away. So even more so. So you're going into those hostile environments. But protecting the ball is gonna be the main thing, and being efficient on offense. You know, I play offense, so I don't know too much about the D.
How much fun is that, though? How much fun is that challenge?
It's fun. I mean, being a receiver is a lot different. You know, you just got to be where you're supposed to be, build that trust throughout the game. I feel like every game is different. It's not like practice. So when you're going against a new opponent, be where you're supposed to be available, and catch the ball. You'll be all right.
Do you feel like your identity has been the same playing at home versus on the road?
No, I mean, we travel it. I mean, you pack your identity. You want to be the same, but every game is different. You know what I'm saying? This game might require a little bit more this game might require a little bit more speed. Like, every game is different. It always looks different, but you try to keep that same mindset of, like, when you figure out who you are as a team, you got to travel.
At 7-2, you guys are tied for the best record in football. Obviously, the Bucs are at 6-2. Do you feel that, and do guys in this room feel that you're one of the best, if not the best team in the game, or is there still more to prove as the weeks pile up?
And that's like those 42 guys coming in on the off day show you that they got a lot to prove. I mean, it's early in the season. I know it's halfway through, but it's like the season just kind of started when you start weeding out what kind of teams you want to be. It's a lot of guys in the hunt trying to get somewhere. So we're still building. You know, I feel like don't drink the Kool-Aid, don't get too comfortable. I mean, records are gonna be records. This shit could go to shit at any day now, and then we'll be talking about a whole another conversation at the end of the year. So I don't think anybody's focused on the record, more so focused on the next game and playing well. That's gonna be key, because you play well enough, you just put yourself in a position to be somewhere, not being somewhere.
Steph, how grateful are you to be here? You know, I know for free agency there might be some uncertainty, but obviously landing here, I'm just how happy you are about how this has worked out.
Yeah, I mean, in the offseason, you know, kind of weighed the options as far as where I wanted to go, where I wanted to spend the rest of my career. This was somewhere that I had in the forefront of my brain rather than the back of my mind. Obviously, there was a lot of guys out there that was coming off an injury receiver-wise. So I kind of just waited it out, and I figured out what made sense for me and my family. And then, like, having a conversation with Coach Graves, that really kind of helped a lot. And Coach Todd kind of warmed me up to the fact, you know, it was a gloomy day in Foxborough when I came out here. So just came in with the right mindset still, and I just went in with an open mind and being like, it's going to be fine. I feel like they had a good quarterback, you know what I'm saying, good OC, a hell of a head coach. So, you know, they got the recipe to be successful. Hopefully I can be a small piece of something.
And how many months later you're dancing on the video screen. For
Yeah, look at
thousands, right?
that. Look at that. Look at that. I'll tell the story to my kids one day.
How much have you appreciated being a part of this culture and the culture rebuilding?
How much have I appreciated? I'm just as thankful as anybody to be in the position we are now. Last year I was coming off an injury, so I'm more so just thankful to be able to wake up every day, being able to do what I love, something that I appreciate, something I give everything that I got. So I'm just appreciative of every day, just being able to be in a position to go somewhere and work hard and be a beacon on your team, being a blessing on your team, and get that positive energy to guys. So I look at it as like forest through the trees, but I try not to think too much of it.
Coach and your teammates have talked about the leader that you are on this group.
Was that something that you were intentional about in coming in this year? Is it different now that you're more of a veteran player, or that you went through the injury and have more perspective? Is there a difference in how you kind of approach leadership this year?
No, not at all. Everybody outside looking in got a different vantage point to a lot of things. I had a C on my chest for 4 years when I was in Buffalo. It's no surprise as I'm a leader. Do I work hard? It's never been a question as to who I am. It's always when I left when there was a lot of questions.
Right.
That's growing pains. I got big enough shoulders. I'll take what comes with it, but I didn't approach this year no different than I approach any year as far as from a leadership standpoint of working hard, earning the respect of my teammates, earning the respect of my coaches too, and just kind of going off of that. Like, people get lost in it. It's easy to go with a narrative, but when you meet me and I get around my teammates, I let them speak for more than I'll say it. But being a leader is part of being accountable, and I look forward to being accountable each and every day.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Is he talking like he should probably be out there too? Is he feeling?
He's confident in his basketball abilities. I'll say that.
How about you? Are you hoop at all?
I'm a rebounder.
Know your role, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
How much have you quickly learned to appreciate the Boston sports market for what it is?
Yeah, it's been cool. The fans care. There's a bunch of great franchises throughout the city, and they all get a lot of support, and they're all really good. So yeah, it's been a pretty cool experience.
How much you looking forward to the challenge that Tampa Bay brings, especially that defense?
Yeah, they're really good. They got a veteran group, played there a long time. So we got to have a good week of practice. Get ready to go.
What have you guys done well on the road this year? You're 4-0. What's been the formula?
Taking everything that we do with us on the road, something we kind of talk about. But like I said earlier, everything starts with the preparation during the week. To be successful on Sunday, you got to go out there and have a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so on and so forth. So that all started already, and we just got to continue to have a good week and get ready to go.
Will, you guys have, as an offensive line, gotten to play 8 of 9 games together as your consistent unit. What is it like being able to go out there with that kind of, regularity around you?
Yeah, I think it's good. Whenever you can play most of the games next to the same guys, because you're just helping each other out. You know how each other play, the play styles of each other, and you have chemistry with that person. So it's always good whenever you can play with the people that started the season.
How far do you feel like the chemistry has grown for you since training camp?
A lot. There's 4 new dudes on the O-line, only 1 that was here before. So I think it kind of speaks for itself when you have that much more time from training camp to now. The way you can build.
Sorry if you were asked this already.
41 players here the day off. I'm just curious, what do you think that's like?
You said what?
Coach Vrabel said there were 41 guys here yesterday lifting on the off days. What does that say about them?
The guys don't want to lift on Wednesday. You have the option to lift Wednesday or Tuesday.
Well, it seemed to impress you.
No, yeah. Guys are in the building, whether they're lifting or not, just coming in, getting something done, doing something productive. I think it's a big thing, whether that's lifting, taking care of your body, watching film on who we're going to play or who we previously just played. Just trying to get better.
How was the Celtics game?
It was cool. It was my first NBA game ever. To go and see that, it was pretty cool.
Just the response from the fans when you guys ended up on the big screen there.
They're yelling for him. But it was cool. I had a good time. But kind of like earlier I was saying, it's cool to go out and see the other teams in the city play and a lot of great players throughout, these franchises through the city. So to be able to go out there and watch them in person, it's really cool.
Well, I know you guys have passed the game from this past weekend, but Mike was talking about your tackle, how he really appreciated just the effort that it required. Why was it important for you to hustle that one down the way you did?
Honest answer, it's my job too. It's nothing out of the ordinary. There were other guys chasing the ball. I just happened to be a little closer. But just trying to go out there and, he asked us, one of the things that we do is to play longer than the guy with the ball.
No, you're good.
And that guy had the ball, so somebody had to tackle him. But yeah, I'm just glad we got it done.
Heard that you guys as an offensive line group might kind of track the number of tackles you have. Do you?
I don't know.
Multiple this year? Is that right?
I mean, I think I have like 2, but no, I don't really know that if he tracks it or who tracks it. Obviously, we don't want to be in those type of situations where we're having to make those tackles, but whenever we're in that situation, we're expected to make them.
Is that when you
Yeah, I mean, I played defense all the way until I was in high school, so I know how to tackle a little bit.
How would you describe your game defensively? Were you like a 3 technique? Were you a defensive end? Or?
Yeah. But we won't get into that.
Thanks, Will.
Yeah.
That's all. You make any play as a quarterback, he's been in this league a long time. I think he's been doubted at a lot of spots he's been at, but he's still come out swinging and still been able to, show what he's able to do on the football field. And we got to be ready for that challenge.
Were you among the guys in here working out yesterday by chance? Or?
I came up here, I got me a massage and got me some treatment.
Yeah. What's to say about this group that everybody's coming in on a Tuesday?
Nah, man, you just being a pro, taking care of your body. It's a long season. You got to make sure you're ready to go on Sundays. So, it's called an off day, but when I come in, I see most of the team here anyway. So,
you guys are 4-0 on the road this year. What is it about your road routine as a team that you like, about the identity that you like of being on the road?
Man, just being together, what they say, we all we got, we all we need, going in a hostile environment. My favorite thing, I think I said this before, just going in there and just winning. When you're not at home, the away crowd gets silent when you're coming off the field. It's like, okay, now we came here and did what we were supposed to do. So, I think we just, what Coach Vrabel said, road warriors. I think we took that on. And like I said, just being together and making sure we're all on the same page and just executing.
How much do you enjoy that, too? You've made a lot of plays big at the end of games to close them out. What's that feeling like with that crowd going crazy and you've got to shut it down?
No, that's what you do it for. Those are the moments you dream about, the moments that you visualize in your head before the game. And to go out there and do it is another thing. So, That's what we all trying to do. Go out there and make plays, and most importantly, get the win.
Are these the kind of games you do it for? Just looking at 2 top dogs in your respective divisions?
I'm trying to do it against whoever we play. It don't matter. If I can affect the game and make plays at the end of the game for us to win, I don't care who we playing against.
You said we all we need. The trade deadline came and went. You guys didn't make any moves. What's that say about your group?
No, I think we're good. In my group, and I think we've shown that consistently this season. We just got to keep going, being consistent, being where we're supposed to be, and keep trying to affect the game up front.
Well, you guys are 7-2. Did you think you guys could be this good when you first signed here?
Shoot, I didn't know what to expect. I know what my job was to come in and do. Help guys out, help the young guys out, be a leader by example. And when I get an opportunity, make plays. They brought me here to make plays, and, that's what I'm trying to do.
What makes Baker especially effective on third down?
Just his ability to run. You don't think he can run, but, he break a lot of sacks because guys think he's just going to go down easy. He get out a lot of that stuff, and he making plays with his arm too. So we definitely got to be ready for that.
Bill, seeing the Bucks as much as you did when you were in Philly, how does that experience help this Sunday, you and or your teammates?
I think they got different. Well, I think Bo's still the head coach, right?
Yeah.
So probably a couple similarities still there, but I done played against a couple of the guys on the offensive line. So if any guys got any questions for me, I can tell them what I thought when I played against them and what I saw when we played them. I always been not an easy win team. You ain't finna just go in there and just win a game. Like, no, they a good team with a good coach. And, they come out ready to play.
Bill, do you just get back to the trade deadline? Do you view the team's inaction as like a vote of confidence in what you guys have in the locker room here?
Wait, say that again, my bad.
Do you view the lack of moves at the trade deadline as a vote of confidence from the organization in what you guys already have here?
Yeah, I mean, showing like you said, we 72 with with the guys that we got in this room, and I think most of it is just for the future. They're trying to make sure they make all the right moves for the future. I'm just saying that from my point of view. I don't know, but like I said, our group, I feel like we've been playing good all year. We just got to keep it going.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thank you very much.